Yo, what is going on, everybody, today? I can't speak today. I just messed up my intro. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Swayze's back with another video today. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below to be entered into the Madden 24 giveaway, which will happen at the end of this month if we can hit 150 subs. Be sure to leave your comments so I know who you are. As of right now, I can't look at exactly who my subscribers are, so that is unfortunate. But as you guys can tell from the title of the video, we have the Chicago Bears rebuild. Now, this rebuild is probably gonna take a little longer. I'll give this rebuild probably 5 years. But looking at this team, they have a really talented roster. Okay, you got Velus Jones Jr. He was a Tennessee alum. I liked him in college. Haven't liked him too much in the pros. I hate to say it, but you got Justin Fields, Khalil Herbert, and DJ Moore. The highlight of this offense, you drafted the young rookie Darnell Wright, also out of Tennessee. Back-to-back years where you draft Tennessee alums, and then you get over to the defense. And this is where things get really, really interesting. Tremaine Edmonds, dog. TJ Edwards, he's aight. Eddie Jackson, he's pretty good. Is that Jerome Brisker? I think that's Jerome Brisker. Jaquan Brisker. I don't know why I went to Jerome. Why am I thinking of a Jerome Brisker? I don't know. But this defensive line is the weakest spot of this defense. So, year one, are we gonna... What am I gonna do year one? Well, I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do year one. Nothing. We're not gonna change this team. We're actually gonna let Justin Fields develop into the player that we know he can. And I'm not gonna switch around the playbooks, because what I've kind of noticed with these playbooks is that for some odd reason, like, I don't know, I do better with the actual team's playbooks rather than, you know, other playbooks. But I am going to sign Byron Jones there, and that's pretty much going to be our whole team. That is it. Like, I kind of want to tank this season because I do want to try to get Caleb Williams on this team. Trade away Justin Fields for some talent as well. I might go ahead and trade away Justin Fields. Now, Bears fans, look, don't get upset with me. Okay, I did this every video. I literally traded away Derrick Henry in my Titans rebuild. We're not going to talk about it. But there's a lot you could get out of Justin Fields right here. And you could still tank and get Caleb Williams. Like, you get Marquise Brown, the speed demon. You get... Okay, I'm not going to lie. There's not a lot of good offers. There's not a lot enticing me here. I don't like any of these. Not for Justin Fields, no. Kareem Hunt went to the Patriots. Yeah, I don't like any of these, so I might just hold on to Justin Fields for a little bit. Like, literally, the Titans, bro. Why are you offering me a 66 overall Malik Willis and 7? That is never happening in real life. I want everyone to know that. That is never going to happen in real life. Other than that, like, I don't see any offers that I like. I mean, I guess you could say this Donovan Peoples-Jones and Marquise Brown trade are okay, but other than that, there's nothing. I'm going to hold on to Justin Fields, and hopefully we can get the first overall pick, but I'm going to go ahead and get to the playoffs, and I'll see you guys there. Ladies and gentlemen, so not gonna lie to y'all, not the best season. 6-11. This is like that type of Atlanta Falcons season where you're doing just bad enough to have a mid pick, but not nowhere near good enough to actually think you're a good team. So yeah, we're moving on from Justin Fields. 11 touchdowns, 12 picks, and not even 3,000 yards. He better have ran that ball a lot. He had 831 yards rushing. I genuinely feel as if Justin Fields can make an impact, but I'd have to put him in the Ravens playbook or something like that. Because DJ Moore not putting up 1,000 yards. Man, I might have to get rid of Justin Fields. 11 touchdowns on the season. That is wild. I've never seen anything like that in any sort of Madden sim. But we did make the playoffs. I think we probably have at least a top 8 pick, I want to say. Let me check. We have the... Dang, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8th pick. We have the 8th pick in the draft, like I figured. But I do want to trade away Justin Fields. And I'm going to go, what was it, the Cardinals that had the first pick? It had to have been the Cardinals. Didn't I do a Cardinals rebuild? Oh, by the way, there's some hints in here as to my next rebuilds. Just saying, guys, if y'all want to check out my future rebuilds, there's a few hints in here to my future rebuilds. So, Cardinals, we're going to try to trade for the first overall pick. And I am going to put Justin Fields in that trade. Now, oh, we can't trade right now. Trade deadline. I forgot about that. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get to the offseason. I'll see you guys over there. Okay, we're in the offseason. And my main focus is to move on from Justin Fields. Try to get Caleb Williams in his draft. I still got to put in my draft class, but I'll do that after the free agency. But I want to try to get Caleb Williams. I want to see who's ready to negotiate. Y'all can probably hear a lot of stuff upstairs. There's people stomping around. Darnell Mooney. I don't know about Darnell Mooney. Justin Fields. I do want to trade him away, so I'm going to try to get that first overall pick. I am going to try to bring back Jalen Johnson. Not Byron Jones. Not Chase Claypool. Literally, I am stripping this roster. So let's go ahead and try to get this Justin Fields trade working. I don't know if I can actually trade him just yet. I'd have to sign it. I'd have to accept his option so I can trade him. So I am going to accept his option. That doesn't hurt our salary cap at all. And then Jalen Johnson, I am going to try to get him back. I do want him for 7 years because he's probably going to be a stud. I will give him a little bit extra cash to kind of entice him a little more. So he's going to come back for 7 years. So he's going to be here for this entire rebuild. Darnell Mooney, I would re-sign him. But when we got DJ Moore, see, am I okay with letting Chase Claypool and Darnell Mooney go? I'll probably re-sign Darnell Mooney. I'll throw him a player friendly. And if you don't want to accept that, then I'm sure there's better receivers in the free agency. But he did accept it. We're not going to re-sign Byron Jones. But that's all we're going to re-sign right now. I know this team is getting really stripped, but you got to think about it. Like, this is a rebuild. Like, this isn't like, this is a complete rebuild. So, we need a right-end D-tackle, and I didn't even see what the other one was. So, wide receiver Mike Williams should have probably held out for him. I could go Calvin Ridley or Mike Williams here. I might sign Mike Williams. I might not. Looking at defensive side of things, I know I need a end of some sort. Whether it's a left end or a right end, I do need an end. Bryce Huff, I might sign Bryce Huff. Because I think in one of my old rebuilds, he developed really nicely into a player that I really like. I'll throw him this at first and see like how close we are on the bidding war for him. We're not even close. Okay, so I'm going to throw him a player-friendly contract. Looks like the Falcons are really in on him right now. But we're apparently at the top of his leaderboard. I'm not so sure about that. Going over to right ends. There are no really good right ends. So I think I'm going to hold off. And then middle linebacker. I would like to sign Levante David or Bobby Wagner, but they are both 34 years old. I might sign Josie Jewell. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. And I could probably put him over there at like outside linebacker or something like that to help our linebackers out. Actually, I'm not going to overpay him like that. I'm not going to overpay him. Let me look at the outside linebackers for this free agency. And I'm really not seeing anybody that I like too much. This guy does have stuff. Well, I could sign this guy. I will overpay for him because I kind of do need a left outside linebacker. So I'm going to really overpay for him. I will throw him a 6-year contract and just a little bit more on his like contract. Not too much to like kill us. Man, I really want to make sure I have him for sure. So I'm going to throw him a 7-year deal, $4 million a year, and then 3.8 sign-on bonus. That's more than enough to bring him in, right? Okay. So, want to go back and look at the top 100. I kind of do want to go sign Mike Williams, but that is going to hurt our cap room a lot. But I really think in the end it's going to be worth it. Because look at our receiver room. I mean, Mike Williams would be a huge addition to our receiver room. I could probably knock that down to a neutral contract, maybe more interested in us than the other teams. So he is. And then Levante David, I'm not going to go for him. Bobby Wagner, if I do bring him in, I'm going to bring him in on like a 3-year deal and something very, 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 very cheap. I want at least 40 mil left in cap room. And then maybe he comes in on that, maybe not, who knows. Calvin Ridley, looks like he's got people interested. Adrian Amos, I'm not going to sign him, but I will sign Michael Pierce because I know I need a D tackle. I'll sign him to like a 3-year deal and just something, literally just that right there. So I can pay him like over time. And we're in the lead for Michael Pierce. Mike Gesicki, we did just release our tight end, so we can't offer anybody else. So looking at targeted, let's see who we get. And we didn't get Bobby Wagner, which isn't really surprising. We only got 3 of the players that we wanted. We didn't even get Bryce Huff. That is unfortunate. That's real unfortunate. Which means I'm probably gonna have to sign like a D lineman. Nah, I'll probably just draft one. Looking at the other people that are available, I should have got Grant Delpit. I didn't know he was there. Cordell Patterson is still there. So everybody else, I mean, I really don't know. Bryce Hall, you can sign him, or Jeff Okuda. I'll probably go sign Bryce Hall to help out our cornerback depth a little bit. And I kind of do want to be for sure that I'm going to bring him in. So let me just throw him a player-friendly contract. And looks like we're in the lead for him. Not Bobby Wagner, but I will throw Bobby Wagner a neutral contract just to, ruffle his feathers a little bit. And then throw it through. And the Falcons just came in and took over for Bobby Wagner. So it didn't even sign that other guy we wanted. That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and get into the draft. I'm going to get myself a quarterback. I'm going to trade away. I'm actually going to go ahead and trade away Justin Fields right now for the number 1 overall pick because I do want Caleb Williams. I think Caleb Williams is kind of really what I want. And I'm going to trade away my first rounder and gosh, I don't forget his name. Justin Fields. And I do have 2 first rounders this year, so that's interesting because you have the Panthers. I'm trying to think of who had it. Cardinals. So Cardinals, I will throw y'all that. They have 2 first rounders as well. So dang, y'all wouldn't go for that when one of y'all's needs is literally a quarterback. Okay. Let me go look and see what draft picks I have to run with here. I'll throw in this third from next year, and that should be more than enough to bring in the first overall pick. Wow. Okay, so let me throw my first rounder back in there, because I'm really gonna try to trade up here. So do I have to throw in a second or a third from this year? I'll throw in a third from this year, and a third from the year after that, and then that should go through. That doesn't go through, so I might have to throw in a second rounder, which I don't want to do, but I feel like with that other first round pick, we could probably hit on somebody. I'll throw in that second rounder, this third rounder. Actually, I'll hold on to my second rounder from this year. I'm throwing a second rounder from next year, and a third rounder right there, and that should go through. That didn't go through. That is crazy. So let me try a second rounder from this year and a second rounder from next year. Take away this third rounder, and does that go through? Almost. So we're probably gonna have to throw in like another third round pick, but I'm gonna do it from like 2 years from now, and a fourth. I'll throw in a third and a fourth, just so I can be sure that I'm gonna get Caleb Williams. So this is all just for Caleb Williams, and I just traded away a lot for him, but it's gonna turn out for the best in the end. I'll see you guys in the draft. All right, we're in the draft now, and as everybody knows, we have the first overall pick. Let me pause the draft. I forgot to do that in the settings, but we do have the first pick in the draft, and I think we all know where I'm going with this one. You got to go with Caleb Williams. That's the whole reason I traded away Justin Fields. Caleb Williams, absolute dog. Now, we also have another first round pick with the 19th pick. I can't believe the Panthers did good enough to where, they actually got something out of it. Now, I do want to go like end here. End or like left outside linebacker that can rush. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. would be nice, but we already have a left outside linebacker. You got Braylon Trice, who I could move over to left end. I could for sure go somebody here. I don't like Leonard Taylor because he has F finesse moves. So this center looks really nice. And then, oh my gosh, all these offensive linemen look great. I want to go to left end. Is there any left ends? No. Wow. So it's all right ends. And Jack Sawyer is probably going to be the best out of this draft class. But I'm going to probably take the safe route and go Braylon Trice here. He's got solid strength. He's got solid speed. I want to look at this guy right here, Chop Robinson, but I don't want to reach. He's got great speed. I don't know. Cause okay, we're gonna go with the safest option in Braylon Trice here, and take him. He might not have the best speed, but he is probably gonna be a solid edge rusher for us. Usher. Yeah, bro. I'm sorry, my mind, I have ADHD sometimes, and my mind just goes to other realms. So we did get a right end and a quarterback that we desperately needed. And now I think we probably try to go D tackle here. But you could go like an end and put him at like D tackle, which I wouldn't suggest doing because ends are smaller than D tackle. You know what I'm getting at. But this D tackle looks real good. This D tackle looks great. Okay, we're going to draft him. Normal depth trait. He could be a higher overall. You never know. But I'm going to go ahead and get to the end of the draft. And we'll go over the draft recap. Okay, in the draft recap now, I am going to go look. So, Caleb Williams, obviously an 82 overall. This Jared Verse guy was the highest overall left end. Was there any, like, ends after us that were higher overalls? So, let me just take a look here. So Chop Robinson was a higher overall, but I went with the safe option and the guy that I did know. So Chop Robinson was a higher overall. Was there anybody else I was like a higher overall? I guess Latu. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not even gonna try to. Jack Sawyer and Dorius were not higher overalls. But you know, this guy, he is a hidden depth trait. But Chop Robinson was a higher overall. I should have drafted him, but I didn't. I wanted to because he looked better. It's just this guy was a more safer option. And I want to go take a look at all of our picks. So after our 3rd round pick, it took a huge drop off, and after that, it was really nothing after that. We drafted a tight end in the 6th round, but that's about it. I don't know what's going on upstairs. Let me go look at the team, and let me adjust our lineup and see how we're looking right now. Because Caleb Williams obviously not gonna be a starter because I still have to adjust my lineup. I don't know what's going on upstairs. Y'all can probably hear stomping and stuff. So Mike Williams, DJ Moore, and Darnell Mooney all on this roster. Looks like our offensive line had to step up. Y'all can probably hear my dogs in the background. I'm sorry. Michael Pierce and that defensive tackle we drafted. He's a 74 overall. And that right end we drafted is over there at left end. And then we have, I guess, D. Robinson. But TJ Edwards, Tremaine Edmonds, and this other guy. I am stuttering today. It is bad. It is really, really, really bad. Our corners need some help, though. Eddie Jackson isn't getting any younger. I'm going to get into the season and get things rolling. So, ladies and gentlemen, somehow we managed to have a worse record this year with a better team than last year. Going 5-12. Obviously missing the playoffs. I don't know how Caleb Williams did this year, but there's something in this team that is obviously not lining up. I might trade away Mike Williams try to get some like line depth and some defensive depth. I might. Or it'll probably be DJ Moore. I don't know. If I trade away Mike Williams, I'd probably take a cap hit, wouldn't I? Can't trade away anybody because the trade deadline is still on. Normally I turn off the trade deadline, but I want to see how Caleb Williams did this year. And with what I just saw, if we're 31st, and man, Caleb Williams had a rough rookie campaign. Rushing wise, looks like Caleb Williams did his thing again. I'm gonna have to switch around this playbook because we're not getting any 1,000 yards receivers, nothing like that. I'm gonna have to switch around this playbook. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Because this playbook. So the defense, the Bears defense is pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's decent. But the offense is where it's really starting to take a step. So I'm gonna do the Dallas offense, and it's built on a zone run. So West Coast zone run. I'm gonna do the Dallas offense, and maybe that'll get things rolling. I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead and get into the offseason, and I'll see you guys there. Okay, so now we got the re-sign period, and there's a lot of players that I do, but I don't want to bring back. I will bring back Tevin Jenkins, because offensive line is a pressing need. I feel like we can probably pick up running back in the draft, so I'm not going to worry too much on running back. I'll probably get one in the 2nd round. Looking at the free safety, I'm not going to re-sign Eddie Jackson. He's getting older. He's starting to regress. I'll probably sign him to like a 1-year deal. So that way I'll sign him 2 years. If he doesn't accept that, then I wasn't going to take him back. But he did. We're going to get into the free agency now, because those are really the only guys that I wanted to sign. And there's a big D tackle in this draft, actually, that I want to draft. And I think I might be in the perfect spot to grab him. I don't know, though. Looking at this free agency, it's not too bad. So we could really improve our offensive line, or we could focus on the more pressing needs like corner. Probably not going to do that. I'll probably sign offensive lineman just so I can get some help for Caleb Williams. Like Wyatt Teller, I'm definitely going to try to sign both these guys, Wyatt Teller and Joel Bitonio. Looks like I do want to be in the lead for sure with Wyatt Teller, because I don't like the fact that we're going to have to compete with anybody. And you go D-Hop or Amari Cooper here. Tua, no. I'm just shopping around right now, and I want to just see, is there anybody that is like kind of on the younger side that would probably thrive in this offense? Dude, I want to sign Money McPherson so bad now. Deion Dawkins, not going to sign him. I might sign BJ Hill. I might not. I don't know. I probably won't sign BJ Hill. Jordan Poyer's there as well. Khalil Mack is in there. Matthew Judon. All these guys are getting older, so that's why they're getting released. Khalil Herbert's still there. I'm going to try Jedrick Wills. I do want to grab him. I do want to grab Jedrick Wills because he is younger. He's got that star depth trait. I'm probably just gonna focus more on offensive line right now. I do want to make sure I'm in the lead for Jedrick Wills. So I just got a left tackle, right guard. Let me look at the centers. David Andrews is there. Not gonna get him. Right tackle. We do have Darnell Wright. So I think that's where we're gonna leave it, is just signing those offensive linemen. And then I'm gonna get into the draft. And I didn't even evaluate the offers. Now I do want to see if there's like anybody like really interested in us that we're kind of sleeping on right now. Khalil Herbert, I'm not gonna re-sign you. Jabril Peppers, do we have a strong safety? We do. Jaquan Brisker. Okay. Now let me go look at everybody else. Kareem Hunt is interested. Looks like Kirk Cousins. Man, I ain't signing Kirk Cousins. Shaq Thompson. There's not a lot of these guys that I really do want. Besides maybe Njoku. But we also got Cole Kmet. You got to keep that in mind. So I'm just gonna leave it like it is. Gonna make sure I'm gonna get everybody. Send it through the offers. And looks like we're still in the lead for those guys. But we got Wyatt Teller. That is big. And I want to make sure I get these two guys. So we're gonna send it through again. And did we get them? We got everybody that we wanted. So our offensive line just took a huge leap. An absolute huge leap. Keep in mind, our offense was like one of the worst. Was the worst in the league last year. So that's part of the reason that I did get those offensive linemen. I'm going to draft running back in the second round. That's why I let that guy walk. I am going to start Tevin Jenkins at center. So we got Jedrick Wills at right tackle. Where's Darnell Wright? I want Darnell Wright at left tackle. And then this will be our offensive line for next year, which isn't too bad. But our team looks really good. So I'm going to go ahead and get to the draft. And I'll see you guys over there. And the draft is officially underway. So we do have a top 5 pick. And there is one guy that I'm really looking at here, because we really need this position. And it's this D tackle right here. I don't know if Bear Alexander is going to be there, but one of these guys are going to be there. Because Drew Allard and Travis Hunter are both getting taken off the board for sure. One of these two guys are going to be there. And I'm going to draft one of those two guys. So it's going to be one of them, I hope. So I'm just going to go pick by pick here. Ooh, I like blew into the mic there. So Mykel Williams got taken off the board first. If Travis Hunter falls to me, I don't know if I can pass on him. If Travis Hunter, bro. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Look, I understand we don't exactly need cornerback. We need left end and D tackle a lot more than we need corner. But Travis Hunter fell to me at number 4. And I don't know if I can let him walk. I don't know if I can let him walk. It's either going to be Bear Alexander or Travis Hunter. Oh, this is crazy. Travis Hunter is going to be an absolute dog. And so is Bear Alexander. They're both going to be dogs. Okay? That left end that we took got taken off the board. So, I mean, obviously the bigger pressing need is D tackle and D line. Let me go look at my roster. Let me look at my roster. If I can figure out a way to trade up, I might trade back like one spot and see who gets taken. And then I'll take the other one. That'd probably be the fairest way. So, looks like our corners... Yeah, I probably got to go corner here. Now, there is a bigger pressing need at right end than both of those positions, but I am going to go corner here. It's because we have no depth at corner. We have some depth at D tackle, but literally none at corner. So, I am going to go with Travis Hunter. And yes, I'm 100% taking him. No doubt in my mind about it. 95 speed. This dude's going to be a dog. We're going to go running back in the second round. We're 100% going running back in the second round. And if I can get a D tackle in the third round, then that'll be even better. I can probably get a D tackle right now, but I do need to go running back because that is probably a very pressing need for this team. And wow, I don't know if I want to go with anybody. I might wait on this Monte Bradham guy because he looks better than all of these guys. But you got to keep in mind, actually, he does look better than all those guys. So, I don't know who I really want to go with here. I like this guy, this elusive back. I'm probably going to hold out and wait for one of those guys, and I'll go D tackle right now, actually. And there's a speed rusher. Round 2 to 3. I don't like any of these guys. I do like this Navis Weber guy. Let me go look at the right ends. And Michael Bates. I'm probably going to take Michael Bates here. I don't know if I'm reaching. I don't know. But God, hopefully he's good. He's got hidden depth trait, so he did hit and we didn't miss on a running back. That would have probably screwed us over a lot. Now, I do want to go running back in the third round. Reason being is there looked like to be a couple of good running backs for day 3 that I kind of do want to see if I can't get here. So this guy, Monte Bradham, looks really good, or he could be really bad. And it's really just a guess game. I mean, let me look at his speed. He's got solid speed. You know, he's got 90 speed. We can do something with him. We can work with him. But I'm going to go ahead and sim the rest of the draft, and we're going to get into the recap. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the draft recap. And that right end that we picked, he was a hidden depth trait, but he's only 73 overall. But that halfback was a 76 overall. A 76 overall in the third round. So we did hit on our first 3 picks, in my opinion. And somebody gave Travis... Oh, Travis Hunter's got 95. Yeah, Travis Hunter, of course. Did I say that was Caleb Williams? I swear. So we had a really good draft the past couple of years. And I really want to make sure Travis Hunter is starting at corner this year. And we took that right in. Now, that running back that we drafted is going to be starting for us. So that's really all we were worried about right there. And Travis Hunter is going to be our second string corner. That's why I drafted him, because we really have no depth at corner. And having Travis Hunter, I'll make Travis Hunter my starting corner, because I know he's going to probably develop at a very high rate. But this is our team for this year. I think this team is going to make a deep run. So I'm going to go ahead, get into the playoffs, and see you guys over there. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a 9-8 record, missed the playoffs, but Caleb Williams. Ooh, Caleb Williams took a leap this year. A big leap. Throwing for almost 5,000 yards, 37 touchdowns, 16 picks. Rushing wise, our rookie running back got 738 yards and 9 touchdowns, and Caleb Williams got 391 and 1 touchdown. Receiving wise, looks like DJ Moore had himself a year with almost 1,500 yards and 12 touchdowns. That's not too bad. Defensively, how did Travis Hunter do? Travis Hunter got 2 picks, 58 tackles. Looks like Tremaine Edmonds and TJ Edwards led us in tackles this year. Who led us in sacks? So it looks like that rookie D tackle we had drafted led us in sacks. Or that young D tackle we drafted led us in sacks. And then he was a rookie. And then Raylan Trice also was in there with 4 sacks. So we don't have anybody really getting a lot of sacks. It's more of our offensive performance that kind of carried us to the 9-8 record, which isn't bad. We're obviously getting better. I like where this team is heading. I love where this team is heading. And now y'all are about to see the reason why I drafted Travis Hunter over a D tackle. Superstar Dev, I am starting him. I don't know why they edited my roster, but that D tackle might go up to star Dev. These 2 ends that we got are going to be studs in the future, hopefully. I am going to change up the defensive playbook to favor our defense a little bit more. I'm probably going to do the Rams playbook, but I'm going to go ahead and do that, get into the offseason. I'll see you guys there. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the re-sign period now, and I do want to, I am 1000% bringing back DJ Moore. There's no question in my mind that I want to bring back DJ Moore. He's going to stick around for the rest of the year, or rest of this rebuild. I am going to bring back Jaquan Brisker as well, because he is a starting. Oh, he doesn't want to sign. I might franchise tag him. I'm thinking about it. And this is why Kyler Gordon, if you don't want to play for us, then don't. But I won't. Oh, wow, you accepted that. I'm kind of surprised. I will try to get a better strong safety in free agency. Braxton Jones, you're going to come back as well, because it looks like we're down a tackle. And he's going to go to free agency. So what about TJ Edwards? You're not coming back. Joe Batonio, I will re-sign you, but I'm not gonna throw you the complete bag that you're wanting. Other than that, gonna let everybody walk. We signed Money McPherson. We got Money McPherson. Hold on. I didn't see that. I am re-signing Evan McPherson. If you think any otherwise, I think I'm re-signing Evan McPherson. There's no question in my mind. I'm re-signing Evan McPherson. Give him whatever type of money he wants, and he's going to free agency. That is crazy. So, wow, you just throw a kicker a bag and he just doesn't want it. Okay. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. We're going to go in here and edit our edit our offensive line a little bit, because it looks like we're down a center, which we're really not. Oh, we're down a tackle. So, Darnell Wright, I don't know why you're not starting the left tackle, but I will switch Tevin Jenkins to center. Because he's a left guard, so he can probably go play center real easily. And I'm probably gonna put Darnold right at left tackle, just so we can have a good offensive line and not have to worry about all the BS of like, oh, you're down this player, you know, like Madden just yelling at you like, hey, you need to get this player. Like, no, I don't. Like, no, I don't. Still says we're down to center, but we still need a left end, and we also need a right outside linebacker, I guess. Let's go see who's. Ooh, my goodness. Deebo Samuel.
You played that boy.
Man, will I throw you a bag. I will throw you a complete bag. And it looks like we're in the lead for him. I didn't even mean to be in the lead for him. But we still need a end and a right outside linebacker. So we could probably sign Tyler Algier. But I do want to give that rookie running back a chance. So I'm going to go try to look at the ends here. Darius Smith is still in the free agency. Nobody's picked him up. Grady Jarrett could be a plug and play type guy. D tackle. We don't need a D tackle. We need a right outside linebacker. That's what we need. I might re-sign TJ Edwards. I probably have to. For the simple fact that it's gonna be hard to get a better right outside linebacker in the draft, for one. And for two, just in general. So I do want to make sure I get TJ Edwards back. I don't really like overpaying, but if I got to, I will. I really need him on my team, and he does not want to sign with us.
You played that boy.
What if I throw you like a 5-year deal worth like this much? That's a lot of cash. That's a hell of a lot of cash. Okay, so I'm in the lead for both these guys. Didn't get Deebo, but I'm kind of confident we will, since nobody else put in an offer for him. So we got Deebo Samuel on the offensive now, and we also got TJ Edwards back on the defense. So pretty much just gonna get into this draft now, and I'm just gonna see y'all over there. All right, we're in the draft now. We have the 16th overall pick, which isn't bad. We're getting better, a lot better. So I do want to look at D tackle here because that has been a pressing need for a few years now, and I don't know exactly how to go about it. So this D tackle looks okay. This D tackle looks okay. Everybody's looking mid right now, and I don't want to miss on this first round pick because I feel like we're really gonna need this guy. So we're getting down deep in like the list. I don't want to reach too far for a D tackle. I might go like end here and switch him over to D tackle. Like 6'5", 267 is big enough for a D tackle. This guy's 6'6", 266. That's way big enough for a D tackle. So I don't really want to reach too much for a guy, but I might go right here. He looks more like a D tackle anyway. I don't know where his strength is at. He's got good strength. So I'm going to draft him. Hidden depth trait. We're going to put him at D tackle. And my second round pick will probably be another defensive guy. Probably, we've gone end in all these drafts. Like, when does it stop? So I don't know where I'm going to go with this pick. Looks like we got a pressing need at D tackle and left end, but I just drafted a left end, then I'm switching to D tackle. What about strong safety? Might be a reach, might not, but he's gonna have normal depth. He has hidden depth trait. Okay, so we might have just hit on our first 2 rounds picks, and we only got a 5th round after this. So I'm gonna go ahead and sim. I'll see you guys in the draft recap. Okay, we are in the draft recap officially now, and that left end that we drafted was a 73 overall, which isn't the greatest. That strong safety was a 70. We also got a 71 overall receiver in the 5th round. Thank you to the CPU. So I'm gonna go look at this roster, and I just want to see. This is a playoffs roster. This is a playoff team, a legit playoff team. You got Caleb Williams. You got Travis Hunter, all on the same team. Let me just edit this real quick. Our middle linebacker is kind of lacking a little bit, but it's okay. We're gonna take this guy, and I might switch him over to right end, see if he can develop it. Nah, I'm just gonna leave him there. Looks like our defense is kind of real lackluster. I am gonna start this strong safety because I don't know what his depth trait is. He might have a superstar depth trait. Who knows? Our offensive line looks better than it did a few years back. But when you got Deebo Samuel and DJ Moore both on the offensive side of the ball, and they're probably both gonna go off, I think this team is a playoff team. So we're gonna find it off and get into the playoffs. Oh my gosh, we are in the playoffs, and we're a 15-2 team. Caleb Williams led the league in passing yards with 4,900 yards. This might have just been the best rebuild I've ever done. 4,900 yards, 42 touchdowns, and only 10 picks. Rushing wise, Looks like that rookie had about the same numbers he did last year, but receiving is where it gets crazy because Debo Samuel had almost 1,500 yards with 15 touchdowns, and DJ Moore also had 1,200 with 5 touchdowns. Combining them for 2,700 yards and 20 touchdowns. That is insane. Did Travis Hunter get in there at all this year? He got himself 1 pick. Looks like he didn't have that great of a campaign. Looks like he did better in his rookie year than he did this year. Our defense was mid, but it's our offense that really put us over with a 15-2 record. A 15-2 record is insane. I didn't even look at the SAG stats, but we're gonna sim this week by week, so I know I'm not pulling anything. I really hope we can win the Super Bowl this year, and I might actually be able to get y'all some gameplay. The 9-8 Giants, we should take care of them. We're 15-2 for a reason. We should take care of the Giants. Wow! Chat, we just lost to the team that got 40-0'd by the damn Cowboys. We just lost to the team that got 40-0'd, bro. Bro, we just lost to the team that got 40-0'd. I need to see how many points they put up on us. I have to see how many points they put up on us. How does the team that gets 40-0'd beat up? Bro, 38-24 is crazy. I gotta look at this box score. I gotta look. Jameis Winston threw for 93 yards. Of course, Caleb Williams only threw 1 pick. Okay, it had to have been the rushing attack. Damn. When you let Saquon Barkley go for 189 and a touchdown, that kind of sums it up. But, and you also let their other running back get 2 touchdowns. Dang, dude. Y'all let their running game get 3-4 touchdowns on us. You let Daniel Jones get a touchdown. Defense sold us. But when their quarterback only throws for 93 yards, oh wait, did Daniel Jones get injured? That's probably why the stats are all weird. But Jameis Winston only threw for 93 yards. He went off. He had 9. He went 9 for 11. Okay, so man, this is gonna be my last year because this is the 4th year. But man, that did not just happen. We lost to the poverty Giants. I can't believe this. That is crazy. I guess I'm just destined to not win a Super Bowl. It's wild. I guess I'm just destined to not win a Super Bowl. I'll do 1 more year with this team because I legitimately think they can be a Super Bowl winner. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'll see y'all in the offseason. So after we lose to the team that gets 40-0'd, we gotta re-sign these players, and I'm gonna bring back pretty much my entire roster because apparently this roster is good enough to go 15-2. I am gonna bring back Tremaine Edmonds, no doubt. Tyreek Stevenson, you're coming back, I guess. Travis Hunter's up to an 88 overall, by the way. Just want to make that known. And after that, Braylon Trice got to accept his option, and that is it. That is literally all I'm signing right now. I'm letting everybody else walk. We're gonna get into free agency. We're gonna sign whoever we humanly possibly can. We have 71 million. I think it's time we go all out in this free agency and just load our roster. So it looks like we need, I don't know exactly what we need, but I know defense is a pressing matter, and there's nobody that we can sign. The year that we need people to be in the free agency, there's nobody in the free agency. Nobody of a big name, at least. I mean, dang, that kind of does suck. We could probably go Frankie. I don't want to really waste too much cap room on like no-name players. Like, let me go look at our roster, see what we really need. Like, what is some positions we could upgrade for sure? Looks like left guard, because yeah, Joe Bitonio retired, so we do need a left guard. By the way, Caleb Williams is up to a superstar X factor, which is insane. Defensively, we need a left end, we need a strong safety, and a middle linebacker, and a left outside linebacker. So we need safeties and linebackers. I am gonna start. I think that's Kyle Gordon at free safety, and I don't know why, but Fields just stopped starting at strong safety. So I do want to go get so we're gonna need a left outside linebacker, a strong safety. We're gonna need a lot of things right now. But we need left guard, free safety, left outside linebacker. So is there any left guards in the portal, right? Or not the portal, really the portal. This isn't college. This is the pros. So I'm gonna sign Frankie Louvu to come play left outside linebacker for us. And will he accept that? I hope he accepts that. Sean Watson not gonna come. Devin Bush, you're gonna play for us. You're gonna play for us for sure, Devin Bush. I hope at least. Looks like we're not even in the lead form, but I will bump up his stuff a little bit. Because I am going all out this free agency. This free agency in this draft, I'm going all out. I'm making a Super Bowl run next year. So we're in the lead for Devin Bush. Now, who else? What else do we need? We needed safety. Deshaun Elliott, you're gonna come play for us. Deshaun Elliott's gonna come play for us. My dad's yelling upstairs. I don't know what about. I'm gonna sign Deshaun Elliott, Felix, and Aduke. Oh wow, this guy's gonna play for us for sure. We're going all out this free agency, all out. Ryan Jensen, I will sign him because I can put him at left guard. I can move Ryan Jensen over to left guard. And looking at who we've got targeted, we're not even in the lead for Ryan Jensen. That is okay, but I'm going all out for Ryan Jensen. This is the team that's gonna make the Super Bowl. This is the team that's gonna break my streak of not being able to rebuild teams. This is gonna be the team. I guarantee it, because I'm going all out. Free agency, all out. Upgrading every single position, and we get all 5 people. And guess what? We still got 21 mil left. What are we gonna do? We're gonna go sign more players. We're gonna make this team a legit contender. And who better to help than, I don't know, let's find a guy who's better to help. Cameron Little, DJ Reader, Eddie Jackson is not gonna help us out any. I'm just going down the list right now. I'm just going down the list. Zach Carbonet was on the board there. Deontay Hardy. Other than that, I'm not seeing anybody that I want to sign. So this is going to be our team. This is going to be our team 1000%. So this team just took a huge leap. I am going to put Ryan Jensen or Jedrick Wills. Who's at my center spot? So Tevin Jenkins, I'm going to switch him over to left guard because he was a left guard originally. So I'm switching back to left guard, let him go back to the original spot he did play. And that will help our offensive line. That'll make our offensive line 10 times better. Defensively, we upgraded a lot. A lot. Now, this free safety spot is going to be taken over by Kyle Gordon. Travis Hunter's not up to his X factor yet, but our D tackles are looking a little lackluster. I'm going to put Bates as my second D tackle, and then our ends are looking good. Corners are looking good. We are golden. This is the team that's going to make the Super Bowl and going to win it. Okay, we're in the NFL draft. I'm only going to do my first round pick because this is going to be my last year, and I kind of want to hurry this up a little bit because I am on a little bit of a time constraint all of a sudden. So it looks like our main pressing need is free safety. So which one do you take? Well, you got Quincy Linton. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that again. That looks like the best guy. Looking at strong safety. Yeah, either way, one of these guys have got to do something. So I'm gonna take Linton here. I don't know exactly how good he's gonna be. Solid, everything, you know, whatever. He's got hidden depth trait, so he might be pretty good. And that's gonna be the only pick we get in this draft, and we're gonna get into the recap. Going into the draft recap, that free safety was a 76 overall, and then our second round pick was kind of lackluster at a 69 overall. Gonna go adjust our roster, and I am gonna have that free safety starting as a rookie. You might be like, well, he shouldn't start yet. Well, he's the best guy we're gonna have for now. He is gonna be starting as a rookie. Our running back that we drafted is pretty good. Yeah, he's gonna be starting either way. Our defense looks great. Our defense looks absolutely amazing. I don't see anything really wrong with it right now. I'm gonna start Bates or get him at second string D tackle. But other than that, we're gonna get into the playoffs, and I'll see you guys over there. Ladies and gentlemen, this has got to be the year. We're 15-2 with probably the best roster I think I've ever built on this channel. No, this isn't the best roster. This might be the best roster. But Caleb Williams going off. 5,000 yards basically. 46 touchdowns, only 5 picks. Running back went for 877 with 15 touchdowns. Caleb Williams had 406 on the ground with 1 touchdown. Receiving wise, wow. Wow, that is crazy. Listen, Deebo Samuel, 1,600 yards, 17 touchdowns. Darnell Mooney, 1,300 yards and 9 touchdowns, combining them for almost 3,000 yards and 26 touchdowns between those two receivers. DJ Moore got in there for 721, and Cole Kmet also got 854 with 13 touchdowns. Deebo Samuel and Cole Kmet combined for 30 touchdowns together. This team went off. Looking at the defensive side of things, Travis Hunter had himself a better year with 66 tackles, and TJ Edwards had 62 tackles. Looking at the sacks, Frankie Louvu had 8 sacks, and Raylan Trice had 7. This team went insane offensively. Caleb Williams having an MVP caliber season. He should have 1000% won the MVP this year, in which he did. Looking at the NFC, Offensive Player of the Year goes to Deebo Samuel very clearly. Micah Parsons again, Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Max Duggan's. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Raheem Lowry, I guess. I'm trying to find that safety we drafted, and doesn't look like he's on here at all. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's right here. Quincy Linton. Best quarterback, obviously Caleb Williams. Best running back was Saquon. Was our running back in there? Yes, Monte Brown was. Best wide receiver goes to Deebo Samuel. Best offensive lineman, we had Wyatt Teller and Ryan Jensen in there. And then best D lineman, I don't think we had a single guy in there. Our D line is lackluster. Best linebacker, of course, we had Frankie Louvu. No, Tremaine Edmonds is kind of weird. And wow, Jalen Johnson. No, no Travis Hunter. But that is a stud year for Caleb Williams. Can he keep it up through the playoffs? We're going to have to find out. Could this be the first Super Bowl that I do win? I don't know. But guess what? Going against the same team that beat us last year. This is a revenge story. Let's go take a look at our roster. We should not lose to the Poverty Giants in the divisional round at all. Caleb Williams is a 99 overall. Deebo Samuel's a 98. DJ Moore is an 89. Darnell Mooney's an 88. This offense is stacked. What happened to our left guard? I don't know. Defensively, Quincy Linton is up to an 83 overall. Travis Hunter is a 92 overall. Our defense looks 10 times better than it did last year. This team is a Super Bowl team, especially when you're being led by Caleb Williams. Are we going to win in the divisional round against the team that put us out last year? And oh my God, Madden, fix your game. Fix your game. We lose to the Giants for the second year in a row. The Giants meat ride is crazy insane. And they beat us worse this year. 42-21. That defense is not letting up 42 points at all. But when your starting quarterback goes down with injury or comes out, Deshaun Watson went crazy. 4 touchdowns, no picks. Rushing wise, didn't do anything to help that at all. Caleb Williams didn't do nothing this game. Dang, man. Dang, we lost again. I guess the Bears just aren't destined for a Super Bowl. Guys, I really had a lot of hope in this team. I think this might have been the best team that I have built. This is definitely the best offense that I've built. I don't know about the best team, but this is definitely the best offense that I have built. I didn't even see Cole Kmet get up to the superstar depth trait. This is probably the best offense I've ever built. Defense, this is one of the most well-balanced defenses that I have built. I think this might be the best defense that I've built. This team was insane, going 15-2 and not even making the Super Bowl. If you guys want to see another rebuild, leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscribe. Madden 24 giveaway at the end of the month if we can hit 150 subs. Thank you guys so much for the support recently. But this is Swayze, and I'm tuning out. I'll see all you guys in the next one. Peace.